Guys, we're heading in here now. Rumour has it Mark's come back in, so we're going to see if we can get a tour of the room with him. So let's see if we can. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, come in.
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad.
Getting the hair done?
Yeah, getting chunks shaving out of my hair. This is Gareth, the MD to our band.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I was just giving him my number because we're going to talk about the actual O2 gig, the acoustic gig. No, but I'll give you my number. Yeah. All right, speak to you in a bit.
Are you
Sorry.
excited for the acoustic gig?
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, this tour, you know, you've got everything up to the scale of kind of Crow Park gig. So, you know, to do an acoustic gig much more broken down is really nice because people always just assume that Crow Park and the bigger the gig, the better. But I always enjoyed the kind of, you know, the ones where you can hear yourself singing properly and,
do you think
you know, the more intimate ones. I think they're two very different things. You know, it's literally like, you know, it's like watching something in the cinema and watching it at home. Sometimes it's nicer to do both. You know, neither is kind of better than the other. So you know, the acoustic gig is going to be very relaxed. Like the shows, like, you know, for instance, Crow Park. It's so big. There's, you know, thousands upon thousands of pounds worth or euros put into it. You know, there's hours upon hours, like preparing the lights, the pyro, the music, arranging everything. This is much more just relaxed. It's much more like, let's get a couple of guitars and, you know, kind of do it all broken down. And, you know, I mean, there'll be a bit of rehearsing and stuff, but not as much as the normal gigs. So I really enjoy that kind of end of it because sometimes, you know, it's a lot of pressure for the bigger gigs. So it's much more relaxed and chilled out.
It's a nice thing to come back to after a break to give the fans something different to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
As well.
You know, I mean, I think the fans have got like the big gigs kind of not rammed down their throat, but like that's kind of all they've got for the last few years. So to do something really nice and intimate, and, you know, give them something which is a slightly different kind of shade. You know what I mean? It's just like a different thing. You know, and hopefully we'll do like one or two maybe one-off songs as well, whether it's like a broken down version of one of our own songs, or whether maybe it's a brand new song, maybe a cover, who knows. We're having a meeting on Monday to see exactly what we're going to do, so it's exciting to, you know, it's kind of like you have the chance to just do something with a lot less pressure, you know.
Do you think it could be something you'll do more of?
Well, if I had to say, we'd do a lot more of it. You know, I've kind of always wanted to do sort of little small intimate gigs, whether it be after the big arena show, go to a small club or something and do like,
yeah, Shane
you know,
was talking about the Olympia.
Yeah, the Olympia. Well, I mean, I seen Prince in The Point a few years ago, and afterwards he done a gig in Spirit in Dublin, and you know, it was like amazing to see all the hits and stuff in the big arena. But then afterwards you got a totally different side of him, and it was like all jamming and stuff like that. You know, not that we're kind of going to be going all kind of acid jazz on you or anything like that, but you know, it's just a different side of us. And also you'll see a different side to us, and it's more of a relaxed side. Everyone's used to, you know, they're going to Westlife, 50 million, you know, all that kind of stuff. X Factor, Crow Park, you know. So to do something just a bit more honest and broken down and light-hearted, you know, I think the fans will enjoy it. Hopefully they will anyway, because it's kind of meant to give them something that they're not normally used to getting from us, you know.
And are you excited for tonight? Bristol, never done Bristol
before.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, once again, I mean, you know, Bristol, well, I don't know the exact capacity, but there's a lot of people out there. Like, you've got everything from, as I said, Crow Park to right down to kind of, I don't know, we do some, you know, private birthdays and various bits and pieces, and like, you know,
private birthdays like Super Sweet 16 stuff.
Yeah, we've been at some of those Sweet 16s and those 18, like, you know, kind of very wealthy dads. Fancy.
In Ireland or in England or
everywhere? Ireland, everywhere. England. We've been in Europe, even like America. I mean, you know, it's kind of strange, and they always kind of go quite low key. Because they're not meant to be public, they're more like just for this person's party. So, but you know, you turn up to places, and you know, it's obviously kind of quite wealthy family. So, you've got like, you know, a lot of the time they'll have it in their own house or in a marquee at their house. So you're just kind of, it's a little insight into a totally different world, altogether, like billionaire worlds and stuff like that. So it's, you know, like it's just one of the small things that make our job, you know, what it is, which is
More
just basically
interesting, yeah.
like a million crazy little moments, you know, that you'd never kind of even dream up of. But yeah, like, you know, as I said, every gig is different. Bristol's going to be different. The next gig we do is going to be different. So I love them all.
The sunshine makes it a
Yeah,
good
well, I
atmosphere.
drove down here from London, so I spent 2.5 hours in the car tapping the steering wheel and singing because I was in such a good mood with the sun and everything, you know. So undoubtedly kind of, you know, the mood, you know, goes through the roof. Not that there is a roof tonight, but, you know, the mood's really kind of heightened when the sun is out and stuff like that. I think there's actually some biological thing there.
There definitely is. There must be.
The vitamin C or whatever. But yeah, when the sun is out, like, it just makes it that much better. And, you know, once the sun starts setting later on tonight, at the end of the show, when it all gets a bit more serious, and you know, it's amazing. It's like you've got like $1 million light show in a sunset, you know, and it's all free. So, you know,
It's good. Well, we'll leave you to finish getting your hair cut.
okay, cool. It doesn't take me that long, honestly.
Yeah. But best of luck tonight.
Okay.
Hope it goes well. Okay.
Right. Yeah, lovely to see you.
Thanks
Right,
a
take it
million.
easy.
You
Safe
too.
journey home.
Thank you.
All right, see ya.